Should you pay for a mentor or property training? I get asked this a lot, and there's a lot of opinions on social media from people who say they've been mentored and it's helped them, they've been mentored and it's not helped them, or they've never had a mentor and they've done property without the need of any guidance or any support from anybody. So what is my thoughts, and what should you be thinking about when you look at getting a property mentor and whether it's the right choice for you? So my name's Kevin McDonnell. I've been a property investor now for over 20 years. I built up a multi-million-pound property portfolio using creative property investing techniques. Now, in the first 10 years of my property journey, I tried to do it all alone. In the second 10 years, I got myself a coach, I got myself mentorship. So I'd like to talk through as well about what the differences were for me, as I've done both sides of this. So what I'm going to cover is, what is mentorship, who is it for, and is it worth the money? So what is mentorship? Well, mentorship could be a number of different things. A lot of people confuse mentorship and training. Now, property training could be broken down into a number of things. Reading a book is property training. Listening to a YouTube channel or a podcast could be defined as property training. Attending a webinar is property training, or going to a live paid-for training event. And property training is where you impart knowledge into somebody's brain. That's training. Mentorship would be ongoing accountability, support, getting the answers to your questions that come after you've been trained. I do training and mentorship. And as a mentor, I wouldn't really want to mentor someone who did not have initial training. Ideally, mentorship is for people who have already had some training and understand the baseline fundamentals of property investing. And for many people, they come to me and they say, would you one-to-one mentor me? I personally prefer masterminding. If you do masterminding, you can coach more people at once from my perspective. But from the student's perspective, you come to me and we sit down and we have a one-to-one mentoring session. And on that one-to-one mentoring session, I'm helping and guiding and supporting you on your current challenges, obstacles, deals you're looking at. But you may be looking and thinking, and I know I experienced this when I got my first mentor in 2013. Do I really believe I can do what my mentor is doing? And for many people, they have this negative belief that it's not possible for them. And no matter how much mentoring they get, they have to get over that mindset. Now, one of the big benefits of masterminding is you still have a one-to-one mentoring session, but you've got your peers. So it might be a mentor plus maybe 8 people around a table. You get to listen in on everybody else's mentoring session. And what happens then is those other people, they're thinking about things and doing things and getting support on things that you had not even considered was possible, that wasn't maybe in your thought process. Also, when you see a peer, a fellow mentee, getting results, when you see them securing a deal, raising finance, whatever it may be that's taken them forward on your journey, now suddenly you start to believe it's possible for you way more than if you see your mentor doing it. Do you need mentorship? Do you need accountability? Do you need to be part of a masterminding program, a mentorship program? Well, if you're listening to this, the first thing you should ask yourself is, how long have you been in property? And the second question is, how is that working out for you? And one of the main fundamental reasons why most people need the support is, well, in my first 10 years in property, I didn't build a property business. I built a property debt. Had I got myself a mentor at the start of my journey, I would have avoided the mistakes I made. Many people don't focus on avoiding mistakes when they're thinking about getting accountability. The starting point for me is always, what will it save me? What mistakes will it prevent me from making? So there's a number of things you need to consider about the cost implication of not having a mentor, not just the cost of having the mentor. Quite often when I read social media posts, you'll see a post from somebody saying, I've never had a mentor. I built up my property business without ever having any mentorship, without ever being part of a mastermind group. I did it all myself. I've not even read a book. And they get a lot of people online going, well done, yay, that's amazing. And those people try to advise people to do it by themselves. Here is the thing. You are not them. Everybody is different. Some people can do it alone, but some people, they need accountability. They need support. They need to be kept on track. They are a different person to the other person. Secondly, how big a business have they built? Because when you actually dig into it and you say to them, you know, I understand you've never had any accountability. I understand you've never done any training. I understand you've never been part of an accountability group. You did it all yourself. Well done. How big a business have you built? And they come back to you and they say, well, I've got 2 properties now and I'm saving up for my 3rd one. Yet if you speak to anybody who's built a property portfolio of 30, 40, 50, 100 plus properties, they will say they would not have done that without accountability. They would not have done that without support. They would not have done that alone. Is it possible to do it alone? Absolutely. But the question is, how big a business will you build? How quickly will you move? Because yes, you could get financial freedom, but will it take you years instead of taking you months? The analogy I like to use is, it's like going from one end of London to the other. Without accountability, it's like walking across London. With accountability, it's hopping on the tube. You just get there faster. So there's my thoughts on mentorship. It's right for some, it's not right for others. I'd like to get you started on your property journey. There's a completely free guide. It's in the pinned comments and it's in the description. You can go download it right now and get yourself some knowledge to get started on your property journey or to get you to the next level on your property journey. Go download it and let's get you moving on your property journey. I've been Kevin McDonnell. You've been amazing. See you next time.